We're now on Psalm 60. Psalm 60. If you're still with me on the Psalms, congratulations. I will try to keep them short. The verse I want to give you is a marvelous verse from this Psalm. There'd been a great victory under the general of David, so it seems in the introduction to the Psalm. It's only 12 verses. You can read and see what you think. It's more important that you read the Psalm than you do listen to me. But my verse, or two verses for today, are these. Give us help from trouble. There was an enemy. Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of men. Through God we shall do valiantly, for it is He that shall tread down our enemies. Now, you have to believe me when I say that we Christians in our Christian communities, we have enemies. And most of the enemies come from tensions within our families, or tensions with our children, or tensions even with our parents, our siblings, tensions at work, college, and tensions, as we mentioned earlier, through the internet. They can become our enemies. And I've discovered again and again in my life that when I've needed help, I have gone to man for help and advice. And I've from time to time have got that. Oh, but that's by comparison to the help that you can get from God. I have found for me, and each person has different experiences, that when life is difficult and hard, and I've had my fair share of them, I can assure you, my fair share, not only of childhood, but also of cancer in my first wife and bereavement that followed, and businesses that were going wrong. I've had my fair share, just like most people in life. And this is what I say. Give us help from trouble, for vain, empty, like the wind blowing, is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for He it is that shall tread down our enemies. And again and again and again, both the enemies within me, the enemies of temptation, and the enemies of deception, yes, and the enemies that have crushed me, both internally and externally. I have found that by reading and reading the Bible, I've come through it. Yours might be a different experience, but it will still be God who will become the deliverer, the helper. And I give unto you another helper, which is the Holy Spirit. Is there to help us, is there to comfort us, is there not to leave us as orphans, is there to be on our side, the Holy Spirit. That's your verse for today. Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of men. Through God we shall do valiantly, for it is He that shall tread down our enemies. Psalm 60.